200 IM, one of the 6 gold medals that Michael Phelps collected in Athens, world record holder in this event. But he has a rival, and it's his countryman, who just several weeks ago at the Summer Nationals in Irvine really pushed Michael Phelps. Ryan Lochte got to within 28 100ths. The top 2 times in this event this year in the world right there, and Michael Phelps knows that Lochte's pushing him.
He sure does, and Ryan Lochte will be coming on him in that third leg, the breaststroke.
Now they're the best 2 swimmers. Michael Phelps has 9 of the 10 best times in history in this event. Lochte's time in Irvine, the only one in there. Ryan Johns, 24-year-old Canadian, will get a lot of local support. But are we looking again at a 2-man race here, Rowdy?
Absolutely. They'll be about 3 seconds ahead of the rest of the field, if not more. There you see Phelps on the right.
Well, Michael Phelps said last year was a wake-up call from him. He did not set any records in his year after Athens. Bob Bowman, his coach, said, people have to understand, it was the first down he's ever had. His goal this year, best times.
That has certainly driven him. He's proved that already in the 200 fly, where he did break his own world record. Off a little bit on the 400 IM. Now he's the butterflyer. He will be able to get out fast. I'd say on the backstroke he might be just a touch better than Ryan Lochte, and Lochte just needs to stay close in that backstroke and then really make that propulsion by him in the breast.
Phelps 0.2 of a second better, under world record pace.
Right on world record pace. Look at Lochte now. He's really being aggressive on this backstroke. He's right above, right there to the right of Michael Phelps. You see from underwater, a lot more aggressive than I've ever seen him look at this stage. He's really close to Michael. A lot better. He looks a lot better than he did at Nationals.
Ryan Lochte right with Phelps as they touch. In fact, Lochte touches 11 100ths better.
Just a little over world record pace. Now this is where Michael Phelps needs to start digging down if he wants to be able to beat Lochte. He's talked about how much pain he puts himself through in practice to be able to get to this point. Well, he's going to have to be in a lot of pain right now because Lochte's looking very, very good.
And Rowdy, it's got to be amazing because Phelps always talks about swimming against himself, against times, and he actually here has another guy to swim against.
Not this time, not this time. Now, Phelps did a good job. Now, watch this last turn. Nobody's better off the last turn in the world than Michael Phelps. You can see Lochte took 3 strokes before Phelps even popped up, but Lochte is a very, very good freestyler. And the problem for Michael, he's breathing to the right so Lochte can see him all the way home.
Look at this, 2 men way ahead of the field, and they've got a chance at the record.
Lochte's starting to tighten up a little bit.
Phelps and Lochte, the touch is Phelps' world record. Phelps did it in the final meters and breaks his own world record.
155.84. Well, Michael, my man, you can thank Ryan Lochte for that one because he pushed him all the way to that world record. I am not sure if Ryan was not in that race, he would have been able to break that world record. You can see the butterfly leg right there. Ryan did a nice job of staying close to him. And then here's the final turn. And this is why Michael Phelps is the best swimmer in the world, because there's nobody that can come off a turn better than Michael. And then look at this. Ryan tightened up just a touch at the end, and Michael took advantage of that, and zoom, world record.
The 5th world record we've already seen in these Pan Pacs, the 2nd individual from Michael Phelps, and he's down with Craig Hummer.
His 3rd individual gold gives him 2 individual world records. Michael, first of all, I want you to rate the IM, break it down for me as to what you thought went well and what, if there's anything, you need to work on in this race.
Well, Bob and I both decided that we needed to take the butterfly out. Just go for it. I got nothing to lose. Lay it out on the line early and see what happens. I knew coming into backstroke, or going into breaststroke, we were going to turn even. Ryan has a great backstroke, and I knew coming off the wall he was going to catch me a little bit. So going into the last 100, I just wanted to try to leave everything I could in the water, and coming off the last wall, I wanted to try to do my underwater kicks, and see if it would help, and I think it definitely helped tonight.
I think everything went according to plan. You know, I talked to Aaron Pearsall after the 200 back, and he said having you in that race really brought out the best in him. How much does Ryan Lochte bring out the best in you in the 200?
It's huge. You know, I don't want to lose that event, and he's been getting faster and faster throughout the last 2 years, and we're getting closer and closer. So definitely coming out here tonight, having him next to me, and both of us doing incredible times, I think it's very important leading into Worlds next summer.
All right, well, congratulations on a great meet.
Thanks.
Well, Michael Phelps sets a world record, but Ryan Lochte also went 67 100ths off his previous personal best, pushing Phelps in this spectacular race.